Hey guys, how's it going? Tom Fernandez coming to you live here from near Midway Airport. And today guys, I wanted to go over episode 3 of Retail Employees to Entrepreneur. And I was kind of going around some of these strip malls and asking some retail employees, what are some of the top things you hate about your job? Because I remember working in retail for 10 years. I loved a lot of things, but there was a lot of things that I hated, which is the reason why I exited the industry. The number one thing that I've heard is vacations. There's a lot of family vacations that they couldn't go on, a lot of trips or a lot of fun things that their family did. So the number one reason why retail employees hate their job is because they don't control their time. I remember a story when all my family went on a vacation to Florida and I really wanted to go, and somebody actually requested the time before me, so I couldn't go. I was so mad. I remember that whole week. I was so mad. So the number one reason is, time requests and vacations. If you don't beat somebody else to it, then you're gonna work that day, especially New Year's. I don't know if you guys ever worked the retail, but the day after New Year's Day is the worst day to work. Number 2 was bad bosses. You're working for somebody who's condescending, who really doesn't respect you, who probably got the position only because they know somebody. So the second reason I hear a lot of people who don't, the top things they don't like is they work for a bad boss, somebody who's just doesn't respect them. So every day for 40 hours a week, you have to go in and deal with somebody who just doesn't like you, you don't like them. Could be draining. The number 3 reason is you get passed up for promotions. Happened to me before where corporate politics, hey, the manager likes this guy, they hang out outside of work, so he's gonna get him promoted rather than you. Or time and tenure. So one of the things that I don't like, especially, and people don't like, is this guy's been here longer than me. He may not be as good of a worker than me. He may not be as hardworking or dedicated, but he's gonna get the promotion because he's been here longer. Some of the other things that I've heard when I was there was the chance to advance, not just promotions, but the chance to advance onto something bigger. A lot of companies have 2 sides. They have their retail side and their corporate side. And a lot of times, in order for you to transition to the corporate side, you got to know somebody on that side. It's not who you know, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So a lot of times when you want to have a long-lasting, sustainable, make a career out of it with the company you're with, sometimes the retail is kept separate from the corporate, and it's a little harder to get on that side unless you kiss a lot of butt. And the last thing that I hear a lot of people complaining about is the lack of control. Nowadays you see a lot of companies closing. So the number one reason why people don't like their retail jobs is because they don't know if they're going to be around in the next few months. They don't know if they're going to get replaced by a machine. They don't know if their store is going to close down. From one day to another can be stressful and very much filled with anxiety, just because people don't know what's going on with a lot of these stores. Are up one minute, closing the next. So those are the top reasons. After interviewing a ton of retail employees here at the strip mall, you can see some of the stores I went to. Those are the top reasons why retail employees are top things that the reason why they don't like their jobs. So just wanted to share that with you guys. If you guys found value in this video, feel free to like, share, comment, or tag somebody below. As always, your success is important to me. Thank you for tuning in to the episode 3 of a Retail Employee to Entrepreneurs, where we're just providing resources, stories, sharing tips for retail employees looking to transition to a new career and possibly become an entrepreneur. Peace.